I would describe the culture at Reflect as really family orientated, and it's not in the sense of like we replace people's families, but just the fact that everyone is so open and transparent and like really willing to lend a helping hand to anyone in the business, no matter if it's an area of your expertise or whether it's just a shoulder to lean on in a tricky time.
The culture at Reflect is it's really, really friendly. Everyone, is always up for a chat and wanting to help each other out. I also think everyone's really good at what they do in their own kind of fields, and everyone's always quite eager to learn more as well. Even if it's nothing to do with your own particular work, people are always open to having a chat and learning more about different things.
I would describe the culture at Reflect as relaxed, chilled, but with a challenge to it as well. I think a really friendly environment where you're given the direction and motivation to deliver the best work you possibly can because of the freedom to your role.
I would describe the culture at Reflect as collaborative. Everyone's really creative and supporting each other. I would also describe the culture as quite flexible in terms of like ways of working, and it being flexible for whether you're a parent or a student. Sort of working hours and 4-day weeks really great. I would describe the culture as very inclusive. I actually recently went to a Women in Digital event, and it just made me appreciate even more how lovely our culture is and how well supported we are as women. For example, we've got endo warriors in our team. There's never any glass ceilings. I feel like we're all equally represented and nothing holds us back, and we're all sort of cheerleaders for each other, which I think is really lovely.
So I would describe the culture at Reflect as being collaborative and very encouraging. Team members within your department specifically, or even as part of Reflect as a whole, are really good at looking after each other. It kind of reminds me of having a spotter at the gym, where it's like you're able to do work and grow and focus on your growth while being aware and with the knowledge that there will always be someone out there within the team to kind of, I suppose, like look out for you, back you up, and they'll go the extra mile to extend themselves so that they'll support you.
Reflect Digital has helped further my career, as they actually took me on as an intern about 2 or 3 years ago, and sort of opened my eyes to the world of marketing and all the different channels that I hadn't really been exposed to. And I'm really grateful for Becky and Paul to sort of taking me on, as I was a bit of an extra intern at the time, and then obviously giving me a full-time role and supporting me all right through to I'm now senior exec at the team. So yeah, just sort of supporting my foundations in my career.
Reflect has helped further my career by just giving me so many opportunities throughout the years. I started at Reflect as a SEO manager, managing a couple of small clients. I've now progressed through my career to being head of department, spoken on the main stage at Brighton SEO. So many opportunities that I've been given through working at Reflect, and I thoroughly recommend it as a result of that.
So Reflect is really good when it comes to outreach. So they do a lot of work with regards to reaching out to those you might consider the next generation of digital marketers. For example, the work that they've done through Aspiration Digital, and also through the partnership that they have with the University of Kent's employability scheme. And that is actually how I managed to currently get my role. I started off as an intern, an SEO intern, and through that I was able to get professional experience, work with the team, and have my skills realised and highlighted, and then I was given a full-time role here, and I actually have a career, like I'm starting off my career. So they're very good at nurturing new talent.
Reflect has really helped me further my career by giving me lots of opportunities to do a lot of outreach and public speaking. I've always enjoyed that kind of thing anyway, but I've had plenty of opportunities to kind of host different events like our Brunch and Learn webinars, and speak on the main stage at Brighton SEO as well. And also learning more about a field that I've never been in digital marketing. I've always specialised in behavioural science, so yeah, there's always plenty of opportunities to learn and grow.
Reflect Digital has helped further my career in more ways than I could express. They've given me speaking opportunities to help me, really improve on my presentation skills. They've also let me leave the nest and come back to help me kind of explore different options, and I've been able to kind of learn so much and then come back and be able to give it to my clients. So yeah, they've helped me in so many ways.
Would I recommend working at Reflect? 100%. Yeah, I can honestly say this is the best place I've ever worked. It's so welcoming, so friendly, so dynamic. Yeah.
I would recommend working at Reflect Digital to a friend 1,000,000%. It's such a work hard, play hard environment, and it's kind of what you put in, you receive back, which is such a healthy work environment to be in, and they're really conscious of like work-life balance and all of those kind of things, which are really important to me personally.
I definitely would recommend working at Reflect Digital. I think, again, coming back to like how friendly and open and welcoming everyone is, it's actually the first workplace I've worked where I've just felt so comfortable so quickly as well. And I think there's just so many great perks to working here and lots of different opportunities.
I would recommend Reflect Digital to a friend, as they're a really fun and creative team that's really supportive. Everyone's a cheerleader, and it's just a lovely and inspiring environment to be in.
Benefits that Reflect provide, I would say the healthcare that we get once we've passed probation at 6 months is incredible. Having that is a real safety net. You feel like if there's something wrong, you can look into that.
One of the best unique benefits that Reflect Digital supply is the 4-day week. Being able to work longer hours across 4 days and get a Friday off every week is like the best thing ever. It means that you get such a good work-life balance, you're more productive, and you get a day off to kind of sort any life admin, meet up with friends, anything you want to do. So yeah, it's really, really good.
Being able to work from home, there's a lot of flexibility with regards to being able to work from home half of the days that you're working or all of the days that you're working. Reflect is really considerate with regards to your personal circumstances.
I think the unique benefit Reflect provides me in particular is the flexibility of the working. The 4-day work week here is just unparalleled. Having moved to a 5-day work week at another company, it was then very apparent that I needed to come back to working at the 4-day work week at Reflect. Having the Friday off just means I'm able to do much more with my weekends, able to do much more professionally as well, able to develop my own career by learning more and doing more. So I think that just gives me the freedom to do a lot more with my free time. I think the things that are most motivating and inspiring about working at Reflect are the talent that we have across departments. The fact that you have such skilled people to work with across departments means that you're able to really bring your A game and produce some brilliant work, and that to me makes every day exciting.
To be honest, as soon as you walk into the office, the environment itself just makes you feel so relaxed and you're ready for your day. Like the buzz, even just the colours of the walls and the colours of the furniture, it just gives you that energy to get through the day. I love it.
What I find about the workspace with Reflect Digital that's really motivating is that Becky and Paul are on the floor with us all. There is a hierarchy, but it doesn't exist in terms of where people sit in the office or anything like that. And it means that they're really accessible to talk to at any point, which is just great. And also things like treadmills that we can walk on whilst we're working, sit-stand desks, all of that stuff, and just makes the workplace like amazing to work in.
The most aspect of Reflect Digital that I find motivating and inspiring is we have a Slack channel dedicated to celebrating everyone's wins and successes. It's called Humble Brag, and it's just a really lovely way to shout out employees when they're doing really well or they've put in lots of effort, shown any of our core values such as family or going for gold, and it's just a lovely way for us to all celebrate each other's successes.
Let's go.